Hello and welcome to this video. I have no idea what to call this video, to be quite honest. Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize for my voice because I've had laryngitis and I still have a cold. My throat is fairly okay now, but and my voice is back, but it still sounds a bit off, I think, and I sound a bit nasal. And I probably shouldn't be recording anything. I haven't recorded anything for a couple of days, but I'm just too excited about this not to share with you. So, sorry, I find this very funny. I'm working on a very silly project, and it all has to do with my 100 Vampire Challenge. It's a challenge that I created, and I play it on Twitch. And the other day I was playing it, and my vampire sim, who's called Louise Belfort, has already turned 62 sims into vampires, which is absolutely amazing. And at one point I started putting sim selves of simmer friends into houses, and I've been turning my sim friends, their sim selves, my simmer friends, their sim selves, whatever, into vampires. Also my own sim self. And I have the Sims selves of a few gurus that I changed into vampires. But then we started talking. If I continue this way, then soon I will have 100 vampires. But the vampires will have to eat. So, you know, the world was kind of, you know, thinning out when it comes to regular Sims. And let's say food. Imagine me doing those silly quotation marks with my fingers. Food was becoming is actually becoming a bit of a challenge for my vampire sims. So we came up with the idea. Someone mentioned something about having to create sims just so my vampires could still have blood. And then we just started talking, and eventually I don't know exactly how it happened, but we came up with the idea of starting a restaurant. A restaurant for vampires. And then I decided to take it a step further, because that's what I tend to do. I actually am going to make at least 4 restaurants, and this is the first one. This is the first one I just finished. It's called the Breakfast Club, and then the next one is going to be lunch ideas, then I'm going to do dinner time. And I'm going to do the cocktail bar because someone mentioned Bloody Marys. And I thought, we need a cocktail bar. Anyway, this is the Breakfast Club. And this lovely dude is called French Toast. And he's French. And he likes to paint. He's romantic. He is an artist. And he's good. I'm not going to show you all the outfits. That's going to be just going to take too long. But you know, he's got French kind of outlooks. At least, you know, very typical, stereotypical French. I'm very sorry if any French people are watching. It's not my intention to offend anyone. I mean, if I were to create a Dutch person, I would have them wear wooden shoes if they were in the game. But you know, sometimes I kind of like stereotypes. Okay, so this is French Toast. This is Pancake. And I gave her some lots of black and brown and purple kind of colors, because I imagine that they are blueberry pancakes, or she is a blueberry pancake. Pancake loves to cook. She's a foodie. She is, outgoing and very cheerful. Then we have cereal breakfast. So the vampires can have cereal for breakfast. so lame. It is so incredibly lame, but I just love it. I'm sorry, I am lame, but hey, I don't care. Cereal is to me is the dullest breakfast there is. I mean, I'm actually not a breakfast kind of person. I hardly ever have breakfast, but cereal is just like blech. And so therefore this cereal is very plain. She doesn't even wear any makeup. She just wears all kinds of brown colours, kind of beige and brown colours. She's a computer nerd, she's a slob, she's unflirty, and she's a geek. I don't know. And I love this dude. This is Eggs Benedict breakfast. And he looks like an egg. All his clothes are yellow and white, and he's got a bald head, but he's very sweet, and he wants to be a writer, and he's creative. He hates children, but he's good. So, yeah, and he's got a weird kind of body. But yeah, it's overall a bit like an egg. Maybe I should actually make a bit rounder in the middle. You know, then he's like, yeah, he's like an egg. And then we have full English breakfast. This is an older English kind of guy. He's a bit chic, but you know, he has a bowler hat because that's very typical. But he loves gardening. I always find that, you know, in England you find so many beautiful gardens. So I thought, you know, he's English, he's got to be a gardener, and he's very neat. I know quite a few English people who are definitely not neat, but you know, this guy is. And he's a snob and he loves the outdoors. So he's a kind of like a posh kind of full breakfast guy. Full breakfast English. Let's see. And we have yogurt breakfast. Oh, why is she wearing... Oh, wait, hang on. This is a regular outfit. Wear this. And yogurt is... this is yogurt with little, I don't know, cherries or whatnot. So her clothes are all lots of white with some dashes of red, as if you have, you know, yogurt with some red fruit in it for breakfast. And yeah, she wants to be a musical genius. She wants to be a magician. She's a bro. She's a bit clumsy and she loves music. And I love this guy. I think he is so adorable. You should see his little house. This is Fruit Loops breakfast. And being loopy is, you know, it also means that you're a bit, you know, crazy or whatever. So he's erratic. And he's got the most colourful outfits. I mean, this is kind of, yeah, well, I think it's colourful. And these are Fruit Loop kind of colours. But he wants to be, you know, he wants to be bodybuilder. He's goofy, he's cheerful, and he's erratic. But he's such a cheerful guy. I just love him. I love Fruit Loops. So you can also have Fruit Loops for breakfast if you're a vampire sim. Then we have donut, and of course it's not very healthy to have a donut for breakfast, but many people apparently nowadays have donuts for breakfast, which is not good, people. It's not good for you, so don't have donuts for breakfast. But my vampires, if they so want to, they can have donut for breakfast. I'm sorry, this is too lame. She's a friend of the world, so she is gregarious. She's a foodie, lazy, and she is cheerful. Now let's see where they live. Okay, this is their house. Or actually, it's a bunch of houses. You know, your vampire sims could just visit them and, you know, have a little snack. But I wanted, you know, the inhabitants of the, let's say, vampire restaurants to have a nice and comfortable life. You know, they've got a lot of money. So they don't have to worry about that, but they, you know, they have one sole purpose in my game. I'm very sorry, guys, but you know, other than that, you are free to do whatever you want. And as you can see, each little house has its own little garden with a fence, and they have a gate, and all the gates have a different color. And by the color, you can sort of guess who lives there. Well, actually, not with all of them, because I didn't have all the right colors. But, you know, this is white, and blue. So this is obviously where French Toast lives. This is purple, so this is where Pancake lives. This is red with a lot of white here as well. So this is where Yogurt lives, or her bedroom is basically. Black is for full English breakfast. Purple, whatever kind of, it's a weird kind of color. That's where what's her name? Donut lives, because she likes lots of pink. Yellow is obviously for Eggs Benedict. Brown, which is boring, is cereal, and the bright blue here is Fruit Loops. And what I basically did is all the downstairs areas are like a nice area where they can just enjoy themselves, but it also fits the person who has a bedroom above it. So French Toast is an artist. So he... Oh, go away, notification wall. So, all those notifications, stop dancing. His house is the ground floor, the first floor of his house is like an artist studio, and above that is his bedroom, and of course it got lots of darker blues and white. I was actually sitting here reading. Hi French Toast, how are you this morning, darling? The next house over, this is where Pancake lives, and she wants to be chef, so her downstairs area... Oh, maybe... hang on. How about you call everyone to meal so they can all eat? Call to meal. What's she doing? Everybody's dancing now. So her downstairs area is the kitchen. This is everybody's kitchen, of course, because she likes purple, because she's got, you know, so like a blueberry pancake. she has a purple kitchen, and the bedroom above that is purplish and white and whatnot as well. They all have like an ensuite. So actually, you know, it's quite comfortable. This is Yogurt's house, and she's a musician. So this is where the piano is, a violin, and a couple of guitars. And upstairs you have her bedroom, and it's rather kind of, it's not very cluttered, but you know, because I wanted lots of white and just little splashes of red, because you know she's mostly yogurt with some berries. Not a whole lot of berries, just some berries. Oh sorry. Oh, but I hope I'm not making anyone ill. And the next one over is full English breakfast. He's a gardener, so basically his downstairs is like a greenhouse, and up here is his bedroom. And of course, you know, it's like a posh English guy, so he's got like a posh kind of bed and couches and whatnot. It's kind of chic but simple. And right next to his house is like a real real greenhouse where they can plant stuff in winter. Actually, I think it's autumn now in my game. Yes, it's autumn. This is where Donut lives, or at least where her bedroom is. And Donut is very lazy. She's all about relaxing. So I figured I'd give her this, what is it actually called? Like a bubble water, whatever. She's got the bubble machine, so they can just relax, and they've got some books and some, you know, nice lounge sofa and a chair, and it's a bit pinkish, but not too pinkish. I didn't want to go too outlandish, too pinkish. And upstairs here is her bedroom. So it is all very cozy, a little, you know, bit of pink, bit of brown colours. So this is Donut. Ex-Benedict. Oh, we have a son. What are you going to call him? Ex-Benedict. Okay, good. Ex-Benedict loves writing. He's a bookworm and whatnot. So he's got the library / office downstairs, and everything is of course yellow and white, and upstairs is his yellow and white bedroom. So, you know, it all fits the characters. The only character, the only room that doesn't really fit the character, at least not when it comes to activities, is Cyril's room, because I obviously needed a living room kind of room where they could just sit and watch TV, listen to music, and, you know, also play games. So that's actually her room. But, you know, she likes, I don't know, she likes computers. Other than that, she doesn't like that much, but she does like gaming. She's a bit of a computer nerd. But, you know, the color scheme in here is kind of plain, just like she is kind of plain. So her bedroom is also, when it comes to colors, I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's not something I would personally pick for my room. I always like a little bit more color, but, you know, it fits Cyril. And then the last little house we have is Fruit Loop's house, and he's active. So he's got the gym, and it's yeah, he's a bit loopy, and he likes bright colors. He's a bit childish, so he's got some children's drawings on here. He loves this one especially. So this is his downstairs, and this is his bedroom. And I just thought that this wallpaper was absolutely perfect, because they kind of look like Fruit Loops, especially the ones with the bigger ones that have like a smaller circle in them. But yeah, I thought, you know, this is definitely Fruit Loop kind of wallpaper. So his bedroom is kind of childish but comfortable, and he has a few trophies because he's so active. So he's won a few prizes and whatnot, and he's got a talking toilet. Because he's erratic, I thought it might be a good idea if he could talk to the toilet, because, you know, I imagine that's what erratic people do. Doesn't make any sense. I did have to lock this this bathroom door, so only he can enter it, because all the Sims wanted to use only this toilet. So in the middle of the night, people would get up, because I test played it, of course, and they all wanted to go to this toilet, which was very annoying, because they kept waking up Fruit Loops, and, you know, that didn't really improve his mood very much. So I locked this door, so only Fruit Loop can actually use this toilet, and now everybody else just goes to the nearest toilet wherever they are. So so this is all the houses, and like I said, they all have like little front garden, and well, everything looks kind of dead. Well, not dead, but it's, you know, it's autumn, so it doesn't look very green. The houses are basically the same when it comes to size and build and whatnot, but I did give them all a little extra little bit of character. So he's got lots of blues, and she's got lots of pinks, and she's got just white. So they all have different little details, so to make them stand out a bit more, because I didn't want them to be exactly the same. And here at the back of the lot we have a garden patch, which full English can still use. That's his name, Full English. Actually, I might get him to buy some seeds while I'm at it. So, but anyway, this is like a garden patch they can use. They have like a barbecue and a seating area, so they could also have barbecue together. What's wrong? Oh yeah, and they all have funny walks. Most of them anyway. So yeah, most of them have to have funny, silly walks. So this is basically the first restaurant, and they are very happy here. They just, they have, there's plenty of them for them to do. They definitely won't get bored, and they don't have to worry about money because they've got lots of it. So, if the only downside of their life is that occasionally a vampire might knock on their door and, drink a little bit of the blood, life isn't too bad, eh? Oh, that kid has to go to loo, and he's got a very weird kind of skin color. Anyway, this is the Breakfast Club, and I haven't uploaded the people and the lots yet. I think I'll do that after I finished all the buildings. Not quite sure yet. So the next one I'll be building is lunchtime, and lunch ideas. And then, I have a few more to do. And once I've finished another one of these, I will show that to you as well in a short video. And so you know exactly what I'm up to and how it's going with my silly little project. I really have to stop talking now. I've talked too long. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this silly little video. And thank you very much for watching. And I hope you'll come back again some other time. Bye!